Roosterweights, Michael.
All right. Yeah, Key season. Let's get it, man. I'm really stoked for this. Start with the Roosterweights. Caleb, if you want to pull up our preseason number 1. Mikey Musumeci right there. I mean, yeah, one Worlds. There's an easy one, but I think the big question here is Mikey a Roosterweight next year?
Well, we've seen a lot of back and forth there on his own Instagram. Mikey has been asking to compete in 2 divisions at Worlds.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. He said that was mine. But
it's a wild request. I like it. I like that he's hungry. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see from a champion. Michael could just be resting on his laurels and say, I'm a 3-time champ. Yeah. No, he wants to compete twice in 2 different brackets, so I love it. But that does make me think, that, maybe he doesn't want to go to Rooster unless it's really worth it. He can do 2 divisions. Maybe light feathers where he ends up. But I just hope we get to see Mikey more than once this year.
Yeah. Or is he just playing mind games with the rest of his division?
He is, with Kyotera and those guys, they think they're playing 4D chess over there. They definitely go to the next level.
I don't know if he can make it again. I mean, remember he pulled out of Pans like a day early because he was having trouble with the weight cut. He shaved his head before Worlds because he was so close on the weight. If I was him, just go light feather. I want him at light feather. It'll make things more exciting. But other questions here. Bruno Malfacini.
Does he come back? I don't know.
I think Bruno comes back.
That'd be phenomenal.
I don't think he wants to end his career the way it ended last year at Worlds. I think we're going to see Bruno back in the mix.
And then, of course, we have Taliesin Suarez. I think that's the big X factor. And I would love to see Mikey take on Taliesin. I think that's just like a match everyone wants to see. Ricardo, what would you predict? I don't know predict, but what intrigues you maybe about Roosterweight right now? Threw out a lot of names right there, a lot of changes, generations, all those kind of things happening. Anything standing out to you? We see Mikey here with his crazy footlock, by the way.
Yeah, you guys said it. Taliesin and Mikey is the match that I want to see. I think we all want to see. Talison's just one of the next big things. At Black Belt, he's just, we have that amazing documentary that Michael's here. I keep saying it every time I'm on this podcast, but I really liked it. Michael did a really good piece on Taliesin Suarez. I recommend you guys watch that at home. And Mikey, we did the documentary on Mikey. For those of you, learned a lot about the mental side of what Mikey went through some of his biggest events. We see these guys fighting and competing, and we don't consider a lot of the factors. And learning a lot about Mikey in that documentary helps me appreciate how much of a true competitor he is. And I want to see that match, whether it's at Europeans, whether it's at Pans, at Worlds. It's got to go down. And if it doesn't go down, let's make it in Who's Number 1, the second edition.
There we go.
We got to see it.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I mean, Taliesin is somebody that, we never saw him push. He went years without losing, right? Blue, purple, brown, doing the Grand Slam every single year. He's just running through the Roosterweight division at the color belts. Now we're going to get to see him up here at this next level and get to go against. We've seen him have some tough matches with Hajni Barbosa and Nogi Worlds.
I was going to shout out Hajni. That was the first match that Taliesin didn't submit, I think, in forever. And
he lost to Bebeto actually at the Moscow Grand Slam.
That's right.
That was a lot of guys stumble when they first get out there. I think he's going to be contender for the title by the time we get to Worlds. And the Roosterweight division is, even if Mikey's not there, I think it's more exciting than ever with Bruno, with Taliesin, with Bebeto, a bunch of these guys, Kleber Souza. There's a lot of talent in that division right now, and I'm excited for it. You never know. Kyotera.
I was just going to say, we don't know what Kyle's doing. He can come back.
Kyotera, he could just not compete all year and just all of a sudden sign up for Worlds. You never know with that guy. So
I just want to give a shout-out, actually, to the Roosterweights because I feel like that division sometimes gets overlooked a little bit. They don't get quite the love they deserve, but I think it's one of the most dynamic divisions today, and I feel like last year everyone was talking about the Roosterweights, and that's just really exciting to me to see other divisions kind of step up and claim a little bit of the action there, get a little bit of excitement going behind them.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some big name Roosters in for Euros as well. I know Talison's already in there, a couple other guys. I've heard some rumors about some other big names getting in, so I think the Roosters are gonna kick it off right away in January with a tough bracket there.
Any other storylines we want to dive into before we head on over to the women's side of the Roosterweight and light feather?
I think that's just it. What weight does Mikey go? I'm saying light feather. But besides that, if you get Bruno, 10-time IBJJF world champ versus Taliesin this year, that's
another dream match.
Yeah, that'll be wild. It'll be a class generation for sure. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'll go through. I'll pick my champ, and you guys tell me what you think about my pick. I'm gonna go.
Where are we starting at? Are we going back to Roosterweight?
Go back to the beginning. I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say. Mikey Musumeci does light feather, and Taliesin wins at Roosterweight. What do you think?
That seems like a safe bet. I'm
I'm picking Taliesin over Bruno because I think Bruno's coming back.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say here is if Bruno comes back, I'm going to pick Bruno, but I don't know if he's going to come back. We have no idea. But if he's back and Mikey moves back to light feather, I think Bruno takes it, but I'm hoping to see Taliesin and Bruno. That's my dream match. So if Bruno comes back, it's Bruno. If Bruno's gone and Mikey's gone, then it's Taliesin. That's where I stand there for Rooster weight.
I think maybe Bruno beats Taliesin early. Taliesin pulls like a Marigali in his first year when he lost to Low early and then comes back and beats him at Worlds. I think Taliesin's just the real deal, man. I think he's a prodigy. I think the kid's got a good head on his shoulders. He's super good at jiu-jitsu. I'm picking Taliesin to be a first-year black belt here. Because I do not think Mikey Musumeci is doing Rooster. I definitely don't think he's fighting 2 weight classes. I think he's light feather.
What do you think of that analysis there, Ricardo?
I concur.
Fair play. Keeping it right down the middle, Uncle Ricky.